can an individual realtor and or loan officer fight back against giants like Zillow, Redfin, and Rocket Mortgage? Is it even possible, or is this all futile and giants will inherit the entire real estate and lending landscape? That is probably the best question an agent or LO can ask themselves right now. We'll get to that, but before we do, one of our weapons to combat these consumer direct giants was just taken away. It wasn't really necessarily taken away, but if this weapon was a sword, it's a lot less sharp right now. Facebook has cut thousands of ad targeting options thanks to the HUD housing discrimination allegation. I'm really bummed by this for a few reasons. One, I hope Facebook would fight back. Facebook is arguably the most effective marketing tool for any business right now, far surpassing TV, radio, and billboards in my opinion, especially for our industry. The HUD allegation hit last Friday, and on Monday, Facebook all but rolled over and changed their policies and procedures. They haven't technically admitted fault, but I think this action kind of shows their cards in the matter. Facebook removed 5,000 targeting options, which is why I love Facebook advertising in the first place, because it wasn't an ineffective shotgun approach. It was pinpoint laser targeting advertising. You paid only for the customers you wanted. That's it. Unlike almost every other ad platform. And as I said in my brief live chat with Kim Perry, if I sell winter coats, I don't want to be forced to advertise in the Bahamas. I want my ad to be seen in Whistler and Breckenridge and to people that actually do winter sports, not the Jamaican bobsled team. This is a big deal in my opinion because this will make Facebook advertising less effective, and this was an important tool for both lenders and realtors and a great way to fight back against consumer direct models. So, how else can we fight back and retain our market share? Because most of us don't have millions of dollars and a staff of developers to fight back with. And don't say Zillow or Boomtown leads, you might get punched right in the face. That's not consumer direct, and as we now know, it's extremely short-sighted. Let me ask you an honest question, and please chime in below in the chat log with your answer. What do you think will happen to these giant teams with their massive Zillow and Boomtown budgets when these true consumer direct models choose to close the lead themselves? Here's where we have some fun and get a little controversial. Paying someone else to give you business doesn't make you a businessman or woman. Now, it may be effective for now, in the sense that you're paying $10 to make 20, but don't get it twisted. Realtors and lenders that get the majority of their business by paying someone else to generate leads have a clock running and time's about up. We have to figure out a way to create our own leads. True entrepreneurship, not leveraging someone else's genius. That is the answer to sustainable realtor or loan officer business models. Side note about paying companies like Zillow for leads. When they turn off the faucet and you don't have a backup plan, yes, you're up Shiz Creek, but you know what else they control right now that no one else is talking about? Your social proof with all your Zillow reviews. So not only are your leads going to be turned off, but they also control your ability to show the market how great you are. Are you going to be showing people your Zillow reviews when they aren't feeding you anymore and you are actually in direct competition with them? No, of course not. We may want to figure out a backup plan for that as well. We need to Zillow-proof our business models. Heck, Zillow, Redfin, Amazon, and Rocket-proof our business plans. Now, we can't answer this question for all of you, but this needs to be a topic at all your team meetings until you figure out a way to do this. Your professional life is at stake, guys, and I'm not trying to sensationalize this, but this deserves all your attention right now. How can we do this, guys? Would love to hear some answers below in the chat log. If they are killing it with consumer direct, we need to crush it with community direct. What does that look like? That's something you need to figure out. Share, comment, subscribe, and for God's sake, play today's video at your next team meeting and start formulating your game plans, and we will see you guys next week.
Well, if so, how do you sustain a business model in which users don't pay for your service?
Senator, we run ads.